All right, hello again, everybody. This is Tom coming to you from Spokane, Washington, Findlay, downtown Toyota. And today we're going to talk about the third Gen Tacoma, and we're going to talk about something that you may or may not know. And we're talking about this because the fourth Gen Tacoma has made some huge improvements on the rear suspension of the Tacoma. The fourth gen is actually much better both in braking and in the ride. And the way they accomplish this is they've gone ahead and they've taken out the drum brakes from the third gen. Those are gone. And they've added disc brakes all the way around on the third gen. So you've got disc brakes in the front, just like they do on the third gen, and then disc brakes in the back on the fourth gen. The third gen has drum brakes back here, and those are used mainly for emergency brakes, like when you pull the emergency brake, and then for panic stops. They don't do active braking all the time. That's handled by your front brakes. So when you hit the brakes, you'll feel this fading, and the reason you feel the fading is because only the fronts are braking actively, and the brakes only come in if it's like a panic stop. And then the ride on the Tacoma has always been a little harsh, and that's because you're using leaf springs back here. You'll see those as well. You'll see the leaf springs on the back there. And they've gone to a brand new 4-point multi-link suspension with a coil spring and a shock, which is fantastic. Let's go ahead and get underneath the truck, and then you can see for yourself what the changes look like. All right, we're here underneath the third Gen Tacoma, and this is the rear end. This is the rear axle. One thing you'll notice back here is these leaf springs. Leaf springs are good, but they're back from the Chuck Wagon days. Attached here, all set, and then right here, the other thing you'll notice are drum brakes. Those are gonna be on both sides, and there's a better look at the leaf springs there. And then, of course, your drum brakes. Now, we'll go take a look at what the fourth gen has done to improve all of this. All right, so here we are under the fourth gen, and here is the difference of the fourth gen. You've got a multi-link suspension there, this comes all the way across with the sway bar to here. You've got coils here, and then you've got a shock mounted right there. So really huge improvements. Here's more of the suspension here, and then back here, what is this? That's right, that's a caliper. The reason that's a caliper is because the drums are gone. That is an active caliper that is helping you stop all the while you're driving. That caliper is going to make sure that you're able to stop far better than you did on the third gen. Let's take a look at that from the front. So there's your disc. You can see it all back there. There's your caliper. In case you don't believe me, there it is right there on the third gen. Or I'm sorry, on the fourth gen. On the third gen, there is your drum. Just your basic drum setup there. Very basic. And these are meant for emergency stops and handbrake only. They don't help you stop. You can see the leaf spring back there, in case you didn't already know. That is going to improve your ride. It's going to improve your stopping. And it makes the third gen truck running on Chuck Wagon suspension, the fourth gen truck on 21st century suspension.